Hey everyone, welcome to Entertainment and Star Wars. My name is Rob. I'm here, and thank God you're there. Hope all is well. And today, I am welcoming the great, the awesome Shelbysoup. How are you, Shelby?
Hello. I'm good. How are you? It's lovely. It's always lovely to do streams. I feel like it's been a long time since I've done one, even though I did one yesterday. I don't know. There's just a weird gap there because it feels like all of the days blend together, you know?
Yeah.
But I have a new title, as you can see, Amber's probation officer.
That's great. Well, before we begin, there's a lot of comments, so I'm going to say hi to everybody in chat and go through.
Hey guys.
We have Wendy Pasma. How are you, Wendy? What's going on? And we have my buddy TJ Simpfishy. What's going on, man? Long time no see. And John Lee is here. The witchy one is here. We got Gallet. I think I always said his name wrong. Gallet Weissman. I hope I said the name right.
Yeah.
And we got Kathy, who's in here. We got Donna, who's in here. Megan is in here. Humblebee. That's great.
I love the name.
I love it. I think I said Joanne. Miss Anthropy is in here. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad she made it. We got corroborated. Hope I said that right.
Yeah.
Tiffany Daniels is in here. What's up, Tiffany? By the way, Tiffany has her own YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, just let people know. Tiffany does has her own channel, so I hope you guys will check her out, subscribe, give her some love. You know, head on over there. Tiffany, if you want to drop your link for your channel, feel free at any time. Tiffany, you have my authority. Peta is in here. Armel is in here. Did I miss anybody? Sunshine's in here. Hello, how you doing? Tudor 90 is in here. Everybody's saying hi. This is great. Peanut Gallery is in here. Sunshine is in here. Did I miss anybody? Wow, a lot of people commenting. Wow. I hope I didn't miss that. Oh, Viking is in here. Did I miss anybody? Judy Alexander is here. Nate is here. Libby is here. Wow. Look at all the
They're saying that they hear. Do you guys hear an echo? Maybe me says echo. Are you guys? It says Rob has an echo. Do you possibly have your?
Let me hook up my microphone then.
Yeah, not to cut you off there. I just wanted to make sure we were aware of that.
Is that better? Let me know if it's
guys,
better.
give us a 1 if it's better. Give us a 2 if it's not.
Al and Jill are here. Did I miss anybody? All right, that's everybody. Rob thinks his sister is hot. Thanks.
Wait, what?
This guy. Well, everybody says it's a 1. Yeah, look, this is a joke. All summer long, just so you know, I'm going to let everybody in on the joke here because they don't know it. I was gaming a lot in the summer because I had off from work, so it was much easier to game. So I started gaming a lot, and then everybody heard about my sister. So then in the stream, I said, I don't remember how it happened. I said, my sister is hot. I said, someone asked me, I said, yeah, I think my sister's hot. And then everybody started teasing me about that. And I was like, you know, I said, come on, I'm not attracted to my sister, but everybody tries to make me say it. It's just like an ongoing thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm listening. I'm here. I'm just changing something.
People are putting 5s in the chat. Why?
They're just That's Kappa. She's just messing with you. They're saying the sounds good.
And Valerie says hello. Okay, I think I covered everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. We'll definitely go through the comments throughout the day. But I want to bring up my first topic because I didn't know how Shelby felt on this.
Yeah.
And so let me. And Annie still is here. Hi, Annie. How are you? Good to see everyone. So the first topic was, and I did a video on this early in the week. I was a little behind. Sometimes I do older stuff. Sometimes I do newer stuff. It depends on what I haven't covered. So Johnny basically has confirmed. He confirmed that last Friday. I wanted to make sure he confirmed it, that they are going to appeal the UK case. His attorneys have said it. So when I hear from him and I heard from his attorneys, I know it's true. What do you think are his chances of winning the appeal for the UK case?
Yeah, so sorry, I was just adjusting my sound a little. So Lost Beyond Pluto, she was actually in our stream. If we were talking about this before we went on, but if other people recall, we had Lost Beyond Pluto on our stream for the verdict, and I was actually asking her a little bit about that. And I was like, is it is it common for people to win an appeal? Like, are the odds higher in your opinion? That's what I said to her. I was like, in your experience or in your opinion, like, whatever, are they higher? And she said that the likelihood is higher in her experience. As I recall, she did say it is higher. So I would say I'm in the middle. I said to Les the other day, I was like, sometimes I prefer to just say I don't know because then I don't want to be wrong. So I would say instead of saying I don't know, I would lean a little bit more towards he has a better chance since, as I recall, there are going to be several judges. Like from what I recall, there is going to be a panel of judges. So that can be a good thing. So I would say I don't want to get my hopes up, but I would lean more towards the odds would be a little bit more in his favor, hopefully.
Yeah, I heard, I think you're right about it. I heard there was going to be 3 judges, if I'm correct. I don't know how true that is, but I heard there was going to be 3. And I said, well, that is better because if the appeal just went to Nickel, he's going to say, get out of here. So I know that when you appeal a judge's decision, it does not, even in New York, where I work in the court system, it does not go back to that judge. It does go to different judges who decide. But I'm just going to let everybody know the appealing process does not happen overnight. What you have to do with an appeal, and this is going to sound absolutely tedious, they have to take everything that's been filed in the case, and his attorneys, I'm talking like every single paper that has been filed, every document, everything they opposed, everything they filed, they have to put it all together before they even write up their appeal. So this process could take a month, could take 2. It's not, it could take even longer because then it has to go in front of all these judges who have to go over everything. This is no hearsay. This is just like, I said this. This is everything that's been filed. So this takes time. So the appeal process is usually not overnight unless they really didn't look at it and they skim through it. I mean, so it's going to take a while. I mean, I'm hoping. I have seen appeals in my courthouse won. I mean, it's not something that, no, it's automatically going to be dismissed. No, I have seen it won. Again, it's just a grueling process. And again, it comes down to what they feel. I mean, I know what it's obvious what we all feel, but it's what they feel on this matter.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. And you, like you said, you work in a courthouse, so you know a lot of stuff about this. But yeah, I think that you said it really well. It's like you can't expect this to just happen overnight. And I'll have to go either ask Lost Beyond Pluto or go back and watch the stream because I know she answered a lot of these questions. Not every single one, but like she gave some really helpful information. But I can't remember how long she said it would take to appeal it because, again, that's one of those things where it's kind of subjective. Like, I think they can't take like 10 years to appeal it, but
no.
It's going to be between some kind of time frame. But I remember she did say, I thought she said that he had 90 days to make the decision to appeal, but I don't think that was 90 days, until there would be an appeal. So it's really hard to say. Like, I feel like we're kind of just sort of sitting in the dark right now, just wondering when it's going to happen, unfortunately, but we'll have to see what happens. I'm really eager to see. Yes, Stevie's in here. I do have my glasses back on. I love the shades.
By the way, Susan gave a super chat and she said hello. So I just want to make sure I got that in there. So Susan, thank you. Thank you very much. We will get to all the comments. Oh, here's Stevie. I got to put him in there. He says, hey guys, Shelby has those glasses on again. By the way, Stevie, I did send you the link if you want to jump on, even for 10 minutes, 15, a half hour. You are welcome to. I did send you the link. So feel free to do that if you, sure. Tired, huh? You've been through streaming a lot, Shelby.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not even that tired. I don't know why I yawned.
Well, my friend says hi. People saying hi to Stevie in the chat. So don't think I didn't see you.
Oh, I just wanted to say, so Stevie said, she said it could take 6 months for an appeal. Thanks, Stevie, for clarifying that. I need to go back and watch that stream because she was extremely helpful and really helped us understand stuff. So yeah, thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate it.
No one rocks this Sonny's better than Shelby.
Thank you very much.
And Kafka says hey to Stevie. So again, so the appeal, I just got to tell everybody, be patient on it. It's going to take some time. You know, we could be doing the Virginia case until the appeal comes out. So who knows? I mean, it could take that long. So I mean, it's just going to be that. Oh, look at this. This is what Miss Amphy I said. This is so cute. I'm
a flower. Thank you so much, Miss Amphy. That's an insult. Why'd you call me that? What's your problem?
Flower.
How dare you?
So another exciting thing that happened with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case, the petition, which has gone now way over 1 million people. Shelby, what are your thoughts on that petition?
What are my thoughts? Well, I think that these people know what they're talking about, first of all. And I think that it's just so funny that she is claiming that we're being paid to do this. And not to get like too long and drawn out, but basically, I remember my friend. So before I even was involved in this, I had made YouTube videos before, but they never really got any views. They were just for fun, like random stuff over the years. But I would say whenever the petition came out, I think like 2 years ago, my friend and we actually saw the petition. She texted me about it. And I remember I was like, what the hell? She was like, because back then there were still a lot of signatures on it. She was like, look at this petition. All of these people want her off of that Aquaman 2. And I was like, that's amazing. I just thought it was the funniest thing. So now it's honestly an honor to know Jeannie, the person who created the petition. I just think that it's amazing to be able to interact with her. And I just think that it's just a crazy thing that we've reached, it's like 1.3 now. Correct me if I'm wrong. It could be more, but last time I checked it was. And it's amazing. Yeah, we can go ahead and check it. That would be great.
Yeah, I'm going to go look.
It's amazing to think how it's gone up that much. It's just showing you that the people feel this way.
Let's see. I'm going to look at it right now. I just had to find my search engine. Amber Heard petition. Let's see what it's up to. Just give me a minute to load it. It is up to 1,348,672, and it keeps going up. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare, but it's...
Wow, look at that. Yeah, that's amazing. That is just... And I just can't believe it. And
it's going up like every second. I mean, seriously. It's just going up. It's going and going and going and going. It's just crazy.
I just can't believe it. Again, I'm at a loss for words. When I talk about this, I feel like I stumble on my words because it's just crazy to me. If you think about that, there are over 1 million people who want her off of this. That's just crazy that this many people, it speaks volumes. Hey, Bonnie.
Bonnie, say I'm sneaking in quickly while I have a few minutes. It's a family day, so I just wanted to stop and say hi. So a lot of people clapping. That's great. Yeah, a lot of people. I think what happened here is when the decision came, it just shows you how many people disagree with what Judge Nichols said. It's just that a decision is so absurd. I mean, because to me, what it was, and I'm going to go over this starting Monday. I'm not a bot, by the way. If you want to see Shelby's shirt, Shelby, you want to show him the shirt entirely, or you just want to?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Stevie J. Raw with a super chat says, "Thank you, Stevie, so much." He said, "Let's get the petition to 2 million." I mean, it's on its way. It's on its way to 1,500,000, which I think is insane.
That is insane.
It's just insane. Oh, there it is, Stevie. Lock him up. Oh man, what are that's Peanut Gallery asks, what are they going to say when it hits 2 million? Well, we're going to get into that now, actually, because that led into my next question. Shelby just jumped a little bit ahead.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. So the next thing I was talking about this week, I said Amber Heard said that the Johnny Depp fans are not real. It's not reality. It's what's reality to her is not the petition itself. No, it's not the petition, not all the 1,300,000 that have signed this petition. No, it's not that. It's the people who went to see Aquaman. And it's the people who are going to see Aquaman 2. So my thoughts, if you didn't see the video, which I have, is I said, don't open your wallets. And people are going to say, well, what does that mean? Why would I not open my wallet? Why would I not go see it? Listen, I enjoyed Aquaman. I did. But I didn't know who Amber Heard was. So I want you to understand that. I didn't know who she was. I had no clue. You know, I thought she was someone new in the scene. I never knew who Amber Heard was. I don't care how many movies she did. I just didn't know who she was. I'm being honest. Yeah. So Christina says, no way. Never see Aquaman. Richie one says, I am real, aren't I? Wait, now I'm confused.
According to her, you're not.
So Amber feels that she feels from the beginning that this was set up by Johnny's team. She feels that Johnny Depp paid people, that these are like some kind of robot. They're just, you know, that they're not real people. We're not real people. We can't be. It's impossible. We can't be real. How could this many people be against me? Me, I'm the one who's the victim. I'm the great Amber Heard. How could people go against who I am? So you know what? You guys aren't real. You're not real. You're not living in reality. The reality, it doesn't matter what you do. All that matters is that you come see the great Amber Heard starring in Aquaman 2. That's what matters, because that's real. So I said, well, if that's real and I'm fake and we're all fake, I'm not going to see this movie. There is no way in hell that I'm giving a dime to this movie, because I want to see it, but I'm not going to the theater. I'm not going to get it when it comes on live stream for $30. You could keep it. I won't get it, because that is the only way. And I'm telling you, the only way that our message will be heard is when it hits them in the wallet. I don't know how you feel about that, Shelby. So I'm going to let you get your feelings on this.
Everything you said, I 100% agree with. And I've said that before about her other stuff. I have a video where I was saying The Stand. She's going to be coming out with The Stand, this TV show. And I said the same about that. I was like, nobody should feel bad for wanting to see it. Like, I'm not going to go and harass you and say you're a horrible person for doing that. That's like, if you want to see it, you can. But I personally am not. And I think personally it's going to speak a lot of volumes if you guys refuse to go out and pay for it and subscribe to these services, because I believe it's HBO that it's coming to. But also with the movie, I personally think that the movie is going to be affected. I think that everybody needs to avoid it. My hope is that all 1.3 million of those people who decided to sign the petition, I hope that they do not go see this movie and pay for it. My assumption, at least my personal feelings towards that, would be, I would say that at least half of those people probably aren't going to see it. And let's say if 500,000 people who would have originally wanted to see the movie don't see it, that's a really big number. The stank, yeah.
It's funny. Instead of stand, she said the stank.
I think, did you get a super chat? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe. I think you got it already. Unless
I got one from Stevie, and I think I got, there it is. I missed it. You're right. Thank you. Manny said for Super Chat says, I love this foxy, beautiful woman show. Shelby,
Manny. Thank you.
Listen, they're a fan. They've come to the stream before, so I'm just letting you know whoever this person is really, really likes you. That's all I can say. Hey, just put it out there.
Manny, I think Manny, hopefully I'm not mistaken, but first of all, hopefully you're not getting creepy. But second of all, I don't think you're the one you're one of those who come in and says really weird things. Just keep it a little, keep it PG. But thank you for donating $2 to Rob. But yeah, I really think that even if 100,000 people decided to not go see this movie, it's going to make a big, big impact.
Look what Stevie wrote.
Yeah, Manny, you should have commented about Rob. This is his stream. Why are you saying this stuff about me?
Stevie,
Caroline, or is it Carolyn? Carolyn or Caroline?
Seriously,
Sorry. Did you say watch it? She's a minor. What?
Did someone say it? Oh, yes, there it is. Yeah, there it is. She said.
Yeah, I'm of age, but I don't know how old Manny is, but I'm telling you, we've get some interesting characters in here. Not accusing you, Manny, of being one, but
Coffee. He says, I would rather set my money on fire than use them on a movie with her in it. Yeah, and you know what? I think this is what I'm scared about. Even though over 1 million have signed that petition, I'm gonna have to go today and comment because I hope that they realize that that if they go see Aquaman 2, all they're doing is supporting her. So I'm gonna put something in and say, listen, please, even though you signed this petition, don't see this movie because it's the only way you're gonna get it through to them. So it was now you know obviously I like this, you know, so I'm a big fan. And the franchise has had about 11 movies, which is insane. But it's kind of like a religion. I can't explain it to everybody here, but it's kind of like how it is. They had one movie which really offended the fan base. The fan base is huge. So this movie divided everybody in two. So the next movie they put out tanked. And it tanked because everybody wanted to set the message, look, we're not happy with what you did. We're not happy with where you took the story. We're not happy with what you did to our characters. They were so angry and so disgusted with what happened. Everybody said, I'm not seeing this movie. Now, I love the movie. I went to see it. I loved it because I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I understood. I understood why people did this. And it affected Lucasfilm. It affected Disney. And you know what they did? They went to streaming. So now their Star Wars shows are not coming out in the theater. Couldn't anyway because of what's going on with the pandemic. But what they did was they decided to hit them where it hurt. And let me tell you something. It scares Lucasfilm a lot. It scared Lucasfilm so much that the people in charge are at heads with each other. They're scared to now put a movie out there because they're like, oh my God, look how bad we did. We spent all this movie to technology, the actors, the actresses, we spent all this money. And if we barely make a profit, what have we done here? So now they're in total panic. How do we get the fans back? How do we make the fans happy? Oh, we'll do streaming. And so what they're trying to do is they're going the streaming route, which right now, which right now is the best thing to do because of the pandemic anyway. The movie theaters are closed, which sucks. But it is the best way to go. And if they keep going the route they're doing, Disney now, for you, those of you who don't know, Disney Plus has sold 73 million people have subscribed to Disney Plus. 73 million people.
Amazing.
And at $7 a pop, you're talking that they're making like 500 million a month. It's insane.
I love Disney Plus, by the way.
Me too. Me too. I love it too. And again, I guess I'm promoting them for free. They don't pay me to do it, but whatever. And so it's when you think about that, how we affected them in the theater, we hit them in the wallet, and then they got nervous. Well, if you do the same thing to Warner Brothers, it's going to make them think twice if Johnny Depp's supporters go and say, yeah, I'm not seeing this movie, and this movie tanks. It's first of all, it's going to set in their mind like, wow, these people are real. And Amber Heard's going to say, well, yeah, I guess they are real. I don't know if she'll ever accept that, but Warner Brothers will. And they say, we're not hiring her again. If it's her and these fans are putting them point across to us, yeah, we're going to have to recast her or we're going to have to not include her in the next movie. Because I guarantee you she's out and people make this movie tank.
Yeah,
it's gonna put in their heads, you know,
for sure. Yeah, and exactly. And going off of what you said about how you need to tell people to not go see the movie, that is a very good point. And I think anybody who's watching this, anybody in the chat, definitely pay attention to that. I would really make sure people are aware. Hey, if you go see you can. I'll stop for a second so that you can. Thank you so much, Donald. You are so generous.
Oh my God, Donald said. A little something for Shelby, Rob, and Stevie. Thank you all for yesterday's charity. Okay, by the way, I just want to have to say this. Donald gave which is unbelievable. He gave 120 last time with the 30% out. Okay, he did that. I haven't forgotten. But here's what YouTube has done, and I tried to explain this to Shelby. They're not giving me a cent yet. I got nothing, zero. I've talked to them about it. Say I don't understand. I can't pay them $30 each if you're not going to give me that money. They said, look, it's supposed to come this week. They're working with me. There was something wrong with the program. So they said, don't sweat it. We see what's in there. We promise you, we're going to work with you to help you. Yeah. So I'm hoping in 2 weeks, probably in 2 weeks, everything will be adjusted. So I haven't forgotten, but now I'm going to have to add 25 to that. So that's 30 plus 25. I'm going to have to give Shelby.
Yeah, no, don't worry. We'll get it figured out. But yeah, Donald, thank you so much for that. It's incredibly generous what you do.
It is. And I said this time and time again, I would love to have Donald on a stream on a weekend or during the week. I would let him choose, and I would love to hear his thoughts on the whole thing. I'd love to have him as a guest. So Donald, if you ever want to be on a stream, any of us, I'm sure any of you would you don't have to show your face. You don't have to worry about it. You could just, you could block your face. You could just do this. Wait, I'll show you. You could just do that, and you could talk the whole I don't have an icon. I need to learn how to do it. Yeah, I need an icon, man. Mine is like
I'll get you one.
Yeah, I need to do something like Stevie J dancing or something. I don't know. So anyway, I just want to thank Donald again. We all appreciate you, everybody here. I see there's another one. I'll get to it. Sorry, sometimes StreamYards puts them up late. I don't understand why, or I miss a few. I don't understand.
Yeah, you're fine.
So he said a little something for Shelby, Rob, and Stevie. Again, and Stevie's not even here, and he's how generous that is of you. Thank you all for yesterday's charity event. We got to talk about the charity event. We will get into that too.
So I was just going back to what we were saying. If that's
cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, pretty much.
We got a lot to talk about here. Go ahead.
Yeah. Pretty much what I was saying was just kind of, and the reason I go back to it is just because I wanted to emphasize the importance about how if we can tell people to avoid seeing these movies, that is a serious thing. Like, you need anybody you guys know, like, you don't get mad at them if they want to go see it, but just say to them, look, it's really important that you understand that when you pay money to see this movie, it's giving them positivity and thinking that people want to see this. And plenty of people might see this movie because they just want to see the movie. Like, I understand a lot of people aren't aware of the personal life or whatever the hell the actresses or actors are doing, but it's so obvious, and a lot of us are aware of it now, that we need to just say, look, don't spend money on this movie. Like, I'm not going to do it. I know plenty of people. I'm not. And that's the thing that I've noticed that people do is people will go out and say, look, this is a horrible thing. This is really, she shouldn't be doing this. But then they, without realizing it, they go and support it. So yeah, please, if you can do whatever you can. I'm actually going to tweet about it just so that maybe we can get it around. Please
we have to.
If we don't want to.
Yeah. I think we have to, between Stevie, you, me, Les, we have to get, I think that's important. That's why I made that video. And I'm hoping that I don't care if you share the video, I don't care if you make your own video, I don't care if you put it on Twitter, I don't care if people go into the petition. We have to get the word out, because I'm telling you, it happened with Lucasfilm, it happened with Disney, and it scared them. It works. And the whole community got together and said, we're not going to take this. We're not going to watch this, and you got to fix this. And they're now in the works of, they heard the fans. I'll give you another great instance. I don't follow this as much, but there's a couple of my YouTuber friends who are one guy who's really into it. He's into the DC EU stuff. Yeah. He likes the Batman, the Justice League. So there's this guy named Zack Snyder, and I'm going to promote him. His name is
I know about Zack Snyder. Yeah.
So his name is Fatal J. He covers if anybody's into DC and you want to see it, go subscribe to my boy Fatal J. He covers every video is about the DC, the Zack Snyder cut. He's very much into it. You can get all your information from him. He's a very good guy. Tell him I sent you, by the way, if you go.
I like superheroes.
What happened? People got mad at that, and they let them know. And that's, I believe, Warner Brothers who did that, right?
They did. Warner Brothers is I'm if I recall correctly, I believe that Warner Brothers is all of the DC universe. I know Wonder Woman is, as I recall, Justice League. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So people were so annoyed. And in case you don't know what happened with Zach, by the way, just to tell you superhero fans, his daughter died.
Oh, yeah, that
So
was sad.
so since his daughter died, he was so distraught, depressed,
Yeah.
upset. He was finished. He's like, I'm done. I don't know how I'm going to do life anymore. I understand
Yeah.
that. That's powerful.
It is.
And she didn't just die of any cause. She died, and I didn't know this till I read into it. She killed herself. She committed suicide, which I would tell anybody, your life is so important. Anybody here, please don't ever think that your life isn't important. People don't love you. We all care. We have a great community here. We have 116 people here. If you ever want to voice how you feel, go in my comment section, go on Twitter. I'll listen. We'll listen. We're here for you. Don't think we aren't. We're a good community. I'm sure everybody would be here for you. So I know there's a hotline. I don't have it on me, but go online. It's anonymous. You don't have to give your name. You don't have to tell anything. They just want to be there for you. They'll help you.
Yeah.
So it's free of charge. It doesn't cost you a penny.
Yes.
So pick up that phone, call those people. It's 24/7. You don't have to give your name or nothing, and they'll be there for you. So don't, please. My friend killed himself, and for 20 years I haven't got over it. I told you I've been through hell in life.
I'm so sorry. That's horrible.
All these things have happened to me in my life, and it's kind of like why I got into this. And people are like, why'd you get into this for? So people don't understand. And this is a good way to me to talk to people like Shelby, Stevie, Les, Hacker, a whole bunch of people. And I'm telling you, like off the scenes, people will call me. They will talk to me. If they're having a bad day, they say, hey, have you got a half hour? Yeah, let's talk. I talk to them about their problems. Yeah. So we're all here for each other. Yeah. And just please, and I beg you, it's the worst thing you can do. People will suffer. So your life is very important. Okay. So please, I just want to stress that.
No, that's a really good point. Exactly. Everything you said, like, I mean, I can't say it as good as you said it because, I mean, you
studied psychology, right?
I did a little bit. Yeah.
So I'm sure you know more about that than I would.
Yeah. So, I mean, here's the thing. I'm not a like expert. I don't have like a PhD in it, but one of my college degrees, I had was in a lot of different general stuff. And that was one of them, sociology and psychology. So yeah, so I do have a little bit of a background in it, but yeah, it's really hard because people in their mind, it's like they get so isolated, and it's very strange because when you're not in that position, it's hard to wonder why people would do things like that. But then you get so like self-isolated and mentally isolated that it's just like how do I escape this? And that's why, yeah, it's so important that if you ever feel that way, just remember some people are afraid. There are hotlines, like you said, just call them up and just remember, a lot of people are going to be deeply, deeply distraught over that. And it's not, of course, it's about you, but you have to understand that you can't put other people in your life through that as well. Like people, you might not realize that people care about you, but there's always, in my opinion, there's always going to be someone who cares about you. And a lot of times I've known people who have been in really dark places in their life, and then in just maybe even a few months, life gets better. So it'll be okay.
And the thing is about this is because Shelby would know, like I said, she's studied in it more than I have. Mm-hmm. You know, this goes for domestic violence victims. You know, you could feel that, oh man, look what it's happened to me. I deserved it. I don't belong here. No, that's not true. It's not you. And people care about you. So please, I think me and Shelby can't stress this enough, you know?
Yeah. And you know, I won't spend too much time on like talking because I know you have a lot of topics to get to. But yeah, it's sad because a lot of people will tell other people, you know, they'll try to act like it's easier said than done, and that's another thing because your brain essentially gets rewired to where you feel like you kind of don't, you know, deserve better. But remember, you do, and I really hope that you can get through it, and it's gonna be all right.
I just want to get to some super chats
go
here.
ahead.
Linda with a super sticker, and I didn't see what it was, so I saw it on my phone, and she's pointing with a thumbs up. I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, but
Yeah, look at that. Awesome.
she gave me a thumbs up, and I just want to say thank you for Linda. There's somebody else, I ordered one or two. I hope I can find them. All right, let me. Megan gave me a super sticker. I'm gonna have to go all the way down to find that one. Oh,
Yeah.
Megan also with a thumbs up.
Ooh.
Don't think I don't see that. Thank you, Megan. Also, and Linda for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. That's very nice of you guys. It's always appreciated. Did I miss somebody? If I did, please let me. Oh, yes. Here it is. Lisa Lambert. She said Robert Downey Jr. is a powerful friend of JD's and JD's corner. I just want JD to be mentally and physically healthy and focused. Well, I believe he is, and this goes back to the appeal. Johnny said that this isn't over, and that he's not, he's going to continue to fight. So he just wanted everybody, he thanked everybody, and he said, "Don't think this is over because it's not." So
Yeah.
I think he's okay. I think right now he's in a good place. Unfortunately, Disney is, not going to take him back. Warner Brothers let him go, but he got his $10 million for one scene. So hey, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's. Well, I'm sorry to intervene there, but that to me that feels like a little bit of a small victory there, at least in my opinion. It feels like that's a little bit of a small victory because the way I see it is that more than anything just makes, I think, a lot of us feel good to know that even though he liked doing it, they're out $10 million because of a contract. So I think that's great.
Yeah, I mean, again, I know what the decision was, but you should have just gone with it and kept him in it. And if you wanted to kill off his character, so be it. You could have killed off his character in the movie. It would have been really dramatic, and at least everybody would have been like, "Oh, okay," But it would have made sense, So they could have said, "Listen, because of what happened in this, we're going to kill off your character, but, you're still in the movie." So John would have been like, okay, that's fine. And I think that's how they should have gone about doing it, but they did not. I think that would have been, I think that would have been really awesome. I think everybody would have felt that moment and been like, oh my God, oh no, never saw it coming. And it could have been a way of how we could have said, listen, we paid you, we're going to have you in this movie, but we're going to kill your character because with the decision in the future, we don't want anybody having a problem with the franchise. That's what I would have done. I mean,
yeah, and another thing, no, that's a really great point. Is kind of just like let them go. But I guess I don't know. Unfortunately, I think the way they saw it is because it was a alleged abuse thing. They felt that they needed to just get them right out. That could be the way they're seeing it. I agree with you, though. I see exactly what you mean. And another problem I have with it is why did they not wait until the Virginia trial? Why couldn't they wait? And because this was it just goes to show you that nobody does their research, right? Because this was just a case, Depp versus the Sun, but I guess because they're thinking, okay, the Sun was able to prove that their allegations were true. So because this newspaper was able to prove what Depp did to be true, then that means we look bad for keeping this guy on. I guess that's the logic there, but I still strongly disagree with it. And they were like, I guess, worried about getting heat for this. I'm like, I'm pretty sure 90% of people are going to support their decision. Are they just trying to, for some reason, satisfy the maybe 2% of the population that isn't right up here and supports the bed pooper?
Well, you being her probation officer, you'd know better. I mean,
that's a great point.
So Stevie J also, he had to go. She says, "I got to go. Great stream as always. I love you all." Well, we love you too, Stevie J. And if you haven't checked out Stevie J Raw, we all love him. Stevie's great, especially his dance yesterday, his charity event. Being there when early in the morning to give us the verdict. Stevie's he's like all of us. He's very into it. We're all into it. And Steve's a great guy. So if you haven't checked him out, please, it's very easy. Just go over to Stevie J Raw, search him up. You'll find him. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell. He's a great guy. And same thing with Shelbysoup, and the same thing with Spiritually Empowered Coaching. And anybody else you like who covers this, if you want more information, we all put out different things, live streams, videos. Check everybody out. I mean, I don't know who I missed. The Umbrella Guy, Incredibly Average, Nerdette's Newsstand, E-Hacker. I'm trying to think if I missed any. I don't know if I missed anyone.
Lost Beyond Pluto.
Lost Beyond Pluto, yes. Anybody I missed, please feel free to check out everybody. I do. Why not? There's some things I miss, and I'm like, oh, wow, I should, I didn't talk about that. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Or, oh, I got to look this up. So it's, it helps everybody. So there's some things we miss,
Right.
I don't know if I missed anybody else.
Darth News.
Did I miss anybody? Oh, Darth News.
Darth News.
Oh, Coffee gave a super sticker. And of course, with StreamYards, I can't see it. So let me see if I can find it on my other phone.
So much.
Oh, here it is. Another thumbs up. This seems to be the thing today.
I love it. I'm loving it.
So maybe we should get a thumbs up going in the chat. I don't know. It seems to be the thing going here.
Yeah, give a thumbs up and do a thumbs up next to lock her up. So lock her up plus a thumbs up.
That looks good. I think that's what we're going to go with. Because everybody's giving the thumbs up here, so it's pretty good. I'm glad that they're doing that. And we will get to the chat. I promise. I see everybody writing.
Yeah.
We will get to you guys, so don't think that I don't see you. We'll definitely... Somebody said, thanks, Stacy. We'll check it out. I totally missed what Stacy said. Let me see what's... it's called A Feminist Take on Depp and Heard. It's First Class. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, I got you guys. Yeah, if you guys could possibly link Rob to that on Twitter. It's a lady discussing the situation. I'm sure they'll link it to you on Twitter. If they don't, I'll send it to you. But
if you have Twitter and you want to hit my DM with any kind of Depp information or article, or please do it, because I will do a video on it if you guys send me something. I do 3 to 4 videos a week. I will definitely do a video on it. Or if there's something you want me to cover, you can say, hey, Rob, you didn't cover this topic. Can you cover this? And I will. Just let me know and I'll make a video for you guys. It's never a problem. I do, do whatever you can. Well, my friend Retro Scotty. What's up, Scotty? How are you, man?
Hey.
I just want to say hi. And here goes the locker ups with the thumb up from Tiffany. And here they come. Megan.
That's what we love to see, guys. That's my favorite thing of all time.
Lalana, I think I'm saying her name right. Lalana. I butcher people's names. Liliana. Yes.
Okay.
Donna. There you go. Shelby with just a lock.
I had to write it.
People give me some love for Darth. There you go. Kathy's laughing.
Okay. So she's laughing. So the way you pronounce her name is Kaffa.
Kaffa. Yeah, I butcher people's names, so I truly apologize. I'm horrible. Thank God my name. I thank God I don't have to do this for a living, because they'd fire me in a second. Yeah. I'm going to tell you guys a very funny story about court. Okay, this is going to be very funny. This is a very true story, but it's an hysterically funny story, and it has a little cursing in it. I have to do it in order to get this across. So let me get into it. You guys are going to get a good laugh. So I just want to cheer up the mode a little bit. So a clerk friend of mine she's in another court. There's a bunch of locker ups. Keep going, people. Keep going with the thumbs up. So here's what happened. So this is like years ago. So the courtroom is packed with people. It's a housing court case, which means landlord and tenant, someone didn't pay their rent, or a dispute that the landlord hasn't done the repairs, whatever. So the clerk is sitting in a chair. Keep in mind, try to picture this. You're sitting in the chair and you're looking, and the courtroom is full of people, right? So the judge says, okay, can you call the next case? So the clerk looks at the paper and is like, oh my God, I can't say this. So she shows the judge the name of the person. And I'm going to spell the person's name for you. And I swear to you, this is the first name of the person. It's spelled S-H-I-T-H-E-A-D. That's the spelling. I
What?
swear to you, that is the spelling of the person's name. So the clerk is like, Your Honor, I can't say this name in front of all these people. And the judge is like, go ahead. So it's like,
What the heck?
so,
That is fun.
so the clerk goes, shithead versus whoever. So
Man.
so wait, this is good. So she comes up. It's a lady, by the way. So she goes, that is not my name. And the clerk's so quick. She's sitting there like, and people laughing, these attorneys and whatever, and people laughing in the courtroom. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know how do you say your name? So she goes, her name is SHI, Shy Feed. Now, shithead.
Oh my
Shy
gosh.
Feed.
You know, wait, okay, so you know there is literally that is so funny. So there is a YouTube video on a woman named Speed. There's literally a music video. I used to watch it when I was younger. I'll send it to you later because I think there might be some stuff that you probably couldn't show on here. But it's funny that you say that. I almost wonder if it's the same person. That is so funny. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Oh my God, I got more. I don't know if I could find it, but Diamond Knight 76 sends, you got it. Thumbs up. There it is. Thumbs up. Oh, you guys are awesome, man. You started a whole trend. Who started this thumbs up trend? Who started this? And Mary Scott, hold on. I got this. Oh, yeah, I'm clicking on this phone so it comes across the screen here like a retard I am. Realizing, why isn't it coming across my screen? I got to go look for it here. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
By the way, wow, everybody's putting lock her up with thumbs up in the chat. This is wow. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't grab it. So I'm just going to tell you, Mary Scott, this is what she says. I will have to go back and check the beginning of the stream later. I love you all. I love all you do. Keep it up, she said.
So nice of you.
There it is. There's the Diamond Knights. I got it up. Find it. Wow. At least I found that one. Let me see if I can find the other one.
Thanks so much.
I'm going to keep going up. Let me see. Wow. A lot of locker ups with thumbs up. Wow. Yeah, I can't seem to find it, but at least I got that one. So, KH, how are you? Says hello, Rob. How are you? Good to see you here. Good to see you. I was wondering. Shelby, of course, says lock her up, and KH is there. Shelby again with a locker up.
Thank you.
Yeah,
hey guys.
Yeah, she keep it. Shelby says, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Tanya put a link. I don't know what that's to. I never see these links. Oh man.
Tanya, go ahead and tweet it to Rob because sometimes it's for some reason StreamYards can be annoying to have to click on things.
Oh, Diamond Knight again said, I love you guys. I love what you do with a heart and thank you. Listen, Les said this yesterday. She said, if it wasn't for you guys being so generous to the charity, if it wasn't for you guys being so generous to our channels, motivating us, making us want to do videos, I'm going to explain this as a YouTuber. Sometimes you're so exhausted. You work full time. This doesn't pay full time salary. I haven't even got my money. I can't get anything.
Yeah.
Right now. So, so sometimes it's just like, man, I have to make a video today. I got to edit. I'm telling you, when I do a video, I have to go through pictures. I have to go through the article. I go through not one article, but multiple articles. I may watch videos from other people. By the time I do all the research and then have to try and find where I can make this video, how much time I have to make the video, and then I have to edit the video. I'm going to say it takes me 2 or 3 hours just to make one video. This is not I am not a 5-minute process guy.
No.
Because I have to edit it. I cut things out. Sometimes I stutter. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, you have to take that out of the video. That's
yeah.
I stutter. Something stupid will happen. Something will fall from out, like my poster will fall down out of nowhere while I'm talking. I'm like, are you serious? I have to go tape up the poster. Just all these stupid things that my daughter comes screaming out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my God, I'm making the video.
I got you. Hey,
so,
I completely understand you on that. I feel that.
Yeah. So it takes time to edit. It takes time to look up your information. You don't want to be wrong. You try to be as correct, because I don't want to put out false things out there. I hate that. People do that for clickbait. People do that for clicks. Oh, look what happened. Let me throw this up there. Let me be the first to get it up there because they want the most views. They want the most clicks. It's just how you do it.
Yeah,
you know?
and that's a great point you make. So I've actually, and I'll admit it, I've had moments where I've accidentally made things misleading. So it's hard because you want it to be like to catch people's attention, but you also want it to be something that's the truth. So I've definitely had moments in the past where I'm like, okay, like I hope that I'm not misleading people, because I feel like for the most part, I the way I see it is, as long as you've addressed the thing that your title says in your video, then people can't say, oh, you're not talking about the right thing. So I try to do my best.
Oh, if anybody wants to know who Tammy is, that's my wife. She said, this is not Maya, because sometimes what my daughter does, she'll get on my account, and Maya's like, hey, it's me, and I don't know who it is. So that's my wife saying that this is not Maya. Say hello, wifey. How are you?
Hey.
Good to know it's not my daughter. Bonnie B says, she said the super chat, I gotta run to family time. I love you. Well, we love you too. Thank you, Bonnie, so much. Again, I appreciate everybody who stops by and who comes in the chat and who shows love. And the best thing is that we're all a great community and we're all behind Johnny.
Yeah.
And I want to bring this up because I'm sure you've gone through this, and I certainly have gone through this. This week, for the first week, and I've done this for like maybe 3 months, I have hit Amber Turd fans who have jumped on me on social media, and I'm fighting back. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't want anybody from the chat to jump in. I didn't want anybody from Twitter to jump in. I didn't want anybody from Facebook to jump in. I'll handle myself. And they come out, and I'd like to hear their side. I want to hear what makes them think that Johnny is the abuser.
Right.
And so one of the arguments, and I'm going to bring this up to the chat and to you, because I thought this was a very interesting what they brought up. So I'm going to say this to everybody because we're all supporting Johnny. They said to me, and that's fine. I'm willing to hear both sides. It's fair.
Yeah.
They said, well, you know what? When she attacked her ex at the airport, nothing came of it. She wasn't arrested. The record got deleted. So my argument, and I don't know if anybody you will agree with me on this. I said, look, first off, I can tell you because I've been there. Okay, I've had someone hit me like Amber hit her. Okay, it's a fact. But I didn't want to put the person under the bus. I said, look, I just want to get out. And I want you to leave me alone the rest of my life.
Right.
And I want to move on with someone who's happy with me and I could be happy with my life. So leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. I could have went to court. I could have tried to press charges. I could have got order of protection. I could have done the whole 9. But my head, my body, everything was just like, man, I'm out of this. I just need a month to just relax and unstress. And I had a new apartment. I wanted to get furniture. I wanted to, get the cable hooked up, everything hooked on my computer. So I said, you know what? I want to focus on closing that page, closing that chapter of my life, putting it behind me, and open a brand new book. And that's how I look at it when something ends. When something ends, you got to say it is okay, it's sad, you could grieve and all that. But sometimes you just got to close it and open up a brand new page.
Right.
And that's what I wanted to do. So my argument to the person was, did you ever think that she didn't want to throw Amber, knowing Amber's an actress, knowing Amber has a career, that she loved Amber, and even though it wasn't going to work out between the two, that she just wanted to close the book and say, look, you go your way, I'll go my way. I'm not going to throw you on the bus. I'm not going to have you arrested. Just let's forget it, leave me alone, and let me move on with my life.
Yeah.
Would you agree to that, or do you think that's not the right logic for me to take in this argument?
No, I definitely think you have some good points there. So what I did want to say is I have to go back and look at it because there are a lot of things I've gone over a lot of stuff, but then I forget the specific details. But as I recall, I think Amber was actually arrested, and I think her former girlfriend or former wife may have wanted to press charges, but she ended up not following through. So I think she was taken to jail, like held there, but then she was taken out. And I think that yes, she probably decided to not press charges because she felt like it was going to cause more trouble than it was worth for her. I definitely think that is a thing right there. If they were like, okay, she was probably thinking, oh, it wasn't that bad. Like, I could see her thinking that, like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Like, I should just stay. And I don't think that the relationship ended right after that as well. I think she continued to stay with her. So it's questionable because I wonder if why the relationship ended. Because I was only talking with Les about that. And we don't know why their relationship ended because I believe a few years after it, I think you remember when they were accusing the officer of being homophobic when that officer, in fact, was in a relationship with a woman, as I recall.
Yes.
Yeah, they're trying. These people are not educated. Yeah, these are two really. Well, Amber's. I think she's a stupid person, and when I say stupid, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I don't like that word, but I think she's stupid for the things that she's done, and I also think that the person that person dating her was dumb to defend her. And basically, as I recall, Tasia, that's her name, I think, said, she was like, I spent 5 great years with Amber. I remember that. So I don't know if she wanted to move on from Amber or if it was kind of a mutual thing. That's hard to say. Like, I know this is a drawn out answer, but I don't know if she really wanted her out of her life because if you recall a few years ago, after she was separated from Johnny, Amber was seen with her ex. She was seen with that woman again. So
I didn't know. No, I didn't know. I did not know.
So I think they may have been dating again because I remember I followed Amber on Instagram because I wanted to see Aquaman or something like that. I don't know. I didn't even care that much about Aquaman, but I thought that like she seemed cool from her movies, so I just decided to follow her. And this was a long time ago. And I remember she posted a picture and like an Instagram story with her ex. And I was like, oh, is she back with this woman? And I always questioned if Amber was guilty or not. But then once the tapes came out, I was like, oh, she's definitely guilty. But I definitely leaned more in Johnny's favor. So I kind of regret following her. I was like, why did I follow her? Because I felt like I didn't believe her, but I guess I was still following that kind of innocent until proven guilty thing. But I'll shut up. I'll let you get to the super chat.
Oh, no, that's fine. Listen, like I said, by the way, hi, Connor, and hi, Jeffrey. I do see you guys. There's kind of Star Wars guys, and I appreciate that the Star Wars people still follow me. I have a ton of Star Wars videos, so I'll appease them. I try to keep both communities happy because I love both communities. So, and Star Wars is what started me into this, and then Johnny's community blew up, and so both communities are like half and half on my channel. So I love everybody. I appreciate it. All your love. Miss Anthony says, the super chat says, Rob, you're so sweet. I love listening to you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that, Miss Anthony. And I really appreciate everybody who has contributed and donates and helps the channel and helps motivate me to do more. It's really, you really push me. I'll be honest with you. You really give me that push to like, man, get this video out. Get this video out. Let's do this. Let's do this live stream. Let's go. This community is counting on you. Let's do this on Twitter. Let's put this, let's post this. And I really appreciate all the help and the articles people send and the charity. And really, you guys are just some fantastic. Oh, somebody else said something. I can't believe this. Paul Simons says, it's great the 1 million signed petition to remove from Aquaman 2. Hey, I hear myself. You playing the stream, Shelby?
Shoot. My bad. Did I do something?
No, I just hear myself. I don't know why.
No. I went and commented on the stream on my browser, but it's muted. Let me just delete it just in case.
Yeah, comment as much as you want. Feel free. Put your link in too if you want to.
No. I was just worried that could have been the issue, but I think it's okay now.
Wait. So 1 million petition removed from Aquaman 2. It has gotten so much attention. Even Amber Heard came out with a comment. Yes, And that we were talking about how she said we're not in reality. We were just talking about that earlier. I did do a video on that. If you missed it, Paul, feel free to check it out. And when the stream is replayed, feel free to look for it. We did talk about how Amber said we're bots and we're not real. And it's funny because I'm sure 140 people in this chat right now know that they're real. We know we're real people. And me and Shelby are saying this, and hopefully we put this on Twitter, and Les does, and so does everybody else.
Yeah.
Make sure. It's great everybody, all these people sign a petition, but go in there, leave a comment, tell them, okay, great that you signed this petition, but don't see this movie. Don't open your wallet.
No, don't buy.
Yes. Tell them, Shelby.
Don't do it. Sorry, I was just nobody has to feel obligated, but I'm just telling you, if you think that this woman is trash, and she is, then you shouldn't go and spend money on the movie. And also, I wanted to say, Darlene made a comment that branched off of what I said in regard to the question you asked me about her ex. She said she thinks she left her for Johnny. However, she cheated with lots of people. I forgot to add that in. I think
because I don't know why they broke up. I have no idea.
Yeah, Les and I can't believe I blanked on that. We actually did talk a bit about that. We basically said that we think that so we don't try to diagnose people. I can tell you what I think I see, but I'm not a professional. But people who have the characteristics of people like Amber, right? She's in a category of people, if you can catch my drift. Like, even if I can't diagnose her, she's in a category of people with those issues. People like her have problems being alone. Like, they just want to have like a companion, kind of, so that they can feel like they're normal. And I truly think that Amber would jump from one person to another. So I think when she felt like her ex-wife wasn't doing enough for her, she wanted to find someone else to feed off of. And I think she kind of transitioned into Johnny. So.
Oh, look at this. Ann Brown says, an article I just read says they split because Amber and JD had been given off chemistry. Well, yeah, they were in the Rum Diary, and that's when they kind of hit it off. It was during the Rum Diary. Yeah,
so, well, Johnny was still with his partner, Vanessa, back during the filming of the Rum Diary. So I think that they got along and stuff, but I don't recall hearing anything about how he cheated on his wife with her. But I think Amber was doing some weird stuff that maybe got him in her crosshairs back then. We'll see. It's some crazy stuff. I could talk about that all day.
Maybe Me says they were distancing prior. Love stinks sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, listen,
his wife or his ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
I mean, listen, sometimes you take a risk in life, right? If we don't take risks, then don't know what we get. I mean, it's a chance, things can happen and things can't, but if you truly want what you want to do, you take a shot. I mean, I took a shot, we did this channel. Shelby took a shot. What happens if this channel never bloomed? What happens if people didn't come watch us? What happens if no one cared? We just said, hey, I want to get my voice out there. I want to be heard. And if I can grab a community and we could get our voice heard and we can get it known out there, then I'm doing a good job. We're getting our voices heard. And that's part of this community. That's part of this channel. If we're able to get Amber Heard upset, we've done something great. We've made our voices heard. She can deny that we don't exist all she wants. Why is she commenting? Why is she in an article being interviewed saying, oh, they can't be real? Then why are you commenting? If we're not real, we shouldn't be commenting.
Sorry, I clicked off for a second. I had a bit of a lag, so apologies if I cut you off. But I don't know where it's going to take 500 years to figure out what's going on in the brain of that woman. But I'm telling you, I can't understand why she thinks that these kind of answers are acceptable. Like, oh, I think that they're bots. Like, where do you get this from? Like, what is wrong with you? That's what I just have to ask. That's what I want to say to her. What is wrong with you? And having mental health issues isn't bad. It's just, and I'm not saying you're a bad person for that. I'm saying, why do you think that, like, there's something seriously wrong there in a bad way if you think that? Because when she accuses us of being bots, like Les said, she's basically acting like we're not people. She's treating us as people who don't matter because she's writing us off as bots. I'm sorry, but if we're paid, we'll show you those receipts. They don't exist.
Yeah, I mean, here's the funny thing. So she's acting like we don't exist. And then Johnny did a video about a month ago thanking everybody, saying thank you for the support. And he wrote it down, you know, and he said, thank you guys. And he always thanks us. So who's he thanking? If it's a robot, who's he thanking? Who's his team thanking? Who's he saying thank you for the love? Who he sees the Instagram messages people leave. He sees the petition. He sees that we're vocal on YouTube. He sees that we're vocal on Twitter. They even did an article saying, "Oh my God, you know, look at how we've revolted on Twitter against her. Look at how we revolted on a petition." So they know it's real. They're hearing us speak out. They're hearing us on YouTube. They're hearing us on Twitter. They're hearing us with petitions. And Johnny knows it's real. Johnny knows he didn't do it. Johnny didn't say, hey, I'm going to pay all your fans, okay? So you guys are going to pay your money. No, he didn't pay us. It's how strong we feel. It's what we've heard. It's the evidence presented in front of us. If any of us were judges and had all this evidence in front of us, which is overwhelming, this is going to lead me into what I was going to ask Shelby.
Yeah.
Shelby, why you said it earlier, what made you believe Johnny over Amber before you started doing this?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go pretty way back because I like talking about this because I think it's interesting. So way back when, so which was I guess like 2.5 years ago or so, my friend, her and I had heard like brief allegations about it. We heard like some brief things about it that weren't exactly like set in stone. And I remember like for the next few days after we heard about it, I remember we talked about it again because I had seen her again after that. And I think I ended up looking at into it later that day or something. And I read about it. And quickly, I just remember thinking, wow, that's not good. That's bad. That this happened. That's horrible. But then I read that Amber had a prior domestic abuse charge. So that was what made me think, okay, I don't know if I believe her, because I was doubting it deep down in me. I felt like in my gut instinct was to think, okay, I don't think that she's telling the truth. But then I kind of went about it and just kind of didn't pay attention as much because I don't really pay attention to Hollywood news that much. Like, honestly, I don't care what's going on in Hollywood. And I think that's why I had ended up following her on Instagram very briefly, because I didn't know that it was still going on. I thought that it was something that kind of like fizzled out, and I guess I didn't think of it much. But then the tapes came out, which Incredibly Average is one of the best people ever. He's a legend, amongst many more. But he is just, I remember this stuff came out, and I didn't watch all of the tapes. I watched some of them because I just remember thinking, oh my gosh, this is insane. So then I ended up, of course, later on watching all of them, but I was just amazed at it. And I realized, I was like, wait a second, I was right, it's true. And other people who said stuff about her were right. So then I saw people coming out with videos, and I saw Les's videos before, Spiritually Empowered Coaching. I saw her videos before. I saw Tug's videos, and I saw, of course, Brian's videos. And then I was like, for a while, I was like, I want to make a video about this, but should I? So then I made a video called The Psychology of Amber Heard, and it has about 12,000 views now, and it did really well when I first put it out. And I was just like, wow, this did really good. So long story short, I was trying to recall all the details, but long story short, the whole situation just sickened me and disgusts me, and I was so just annoyed over it. I was like, how can this happen? So when I realized people were really out here like trying to talk about it and make it known that this was such a problem, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be part of it. And here I am now. And it's kind of weird that I had seen these people before, like Les and Tug and like Stevie, and that I've done videos with all of them or streams and stuff like that, because it's just crazy now. But yeah, I didn't believe the woman the second I heard the thing about her ex, but I was also unsure, like, because I didn't want people to start attacking me, so I kind of kept it quiet.
Well, why do you feel anybody would attack you if this is how you feel?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, so way back when, it was more like, okay, I feel like she's probably not telling the truth, but we'll have to see. It was that kind of thing. I didn't feel as strongly about it that I did now, but with this day and age, people will attack you and call you like a acceptor of abuse, or if that's the word. Like, they would make it seem like I was afraid that if I, talked about it with other people, let's say if in conversation I was like, hey, I don't believe Amber Heard. And I was thinking, okay, if I say that, people might be like, well, you're going to defend an abuser like Johnny Depp. You know what I'm saying? I was worried that if I kind of looked deeper, that people wouldn't, I guess, be on my side. So I kind of like stepped back, because I was like, I can't entirely prove that Amber did it. So I'm going to kind of take a step back, because I've been called a misogynist. People have called me that. They've called me, I don't know if I can say it, but they've called me racist on here. They've called me.
Say whatever you want. Go ahead.
Yeah, they've called me sexist. They've called me all these names. And, that doesn't happen that much. But first of all, I don't even put anything in my videos that's even remotely in that category. I would never find that behavior. I don't find racism, homophobia, any of that acceptable. But yeah, people have commented, they're like, shouldn't you be supporting women? You're a misogynist. I'm like, go ahead and call me one of those, because I might as well be one if I don't support Amber. I don't care. I'll take that name any day if it means taking this woman down.
Carberry asks, can you talk more about your film?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's directed towards you, I guess. Go ahead.
It is, yeah. So as I talked about it the other day. So I am creating.
Oh, that's one on the charity. This is the one you're talking about?
Yeah, it is. Yep, exactly. Okay. So we're gonna be we just got started on it. Rob from Entertainment and Star Wars is gonna be in it with us, so it's gonna be wonderful. We're really excited. So we're in the very early stages of it. So basically the idea is to show the kind of person that Amber Heard is, and basically say, look, this is the truth. This is what happened. And we want it to be kind of like a long thing, like maybe, I don't know, let's say an hour, 30 minutes or whatever. Like, it's going to be like a film. And I've been working hard on it behind the scenes, and we want to get as many people in it as we possibly can, like, who are creators like us. And we pretty much want to just like show the truth. But not only that, but we just want to show how insulting it is for Amber to do this, for domestic violence survivors, for people who have gone through that. It's so insanely disgusting and insulting for her to come out and do this. And that's one of the main themes in that is going to have survivors, speak about their experience. And if anybody, by the way, if anybody in the chat, if you're interested in having your story possibly discussed, we're doing it in a very secure, anonymous way. I'm not going to be able to get to every single person, but I will find a way, if I can, to incorporate that into this, because that's one of the main reasons why we're doing this. And we're going to have people like Tug. Tug is going to be in it. Entertainment and Star Wars. Lost Beyond Pluto is going to be in it with us, and Stevie J. Raw and Spiritually Empowered Coaching. So yeah, I can't reveal too much about it, because there is so much going on behind the scenes that I can't reveal, because even though I wish I could. Hendrika said, are you going to have interviews with survivors? Yes, we can. We are. We definitely are.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the basis on that. I'm trying to like not reveal too much, but yeah, it's going to be a good time.
That's awesome. So, yeah, you'll be working on that. What are you going to say? About a month, maybe it'll come out.
Yeah, that's a good question because we want to make sure that it's done like very well, and I don't want to rush it, but I would say like 1 to 2 months would be the time period for that. What else? I thought somebody else said something.
Lisa said, Shelby, your project is
Thank you
wonderful
so
and
much.
inspiring. That's nice.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so
Michelle says, Shelby, I don't mind sharing my story. It might help others speak up. I think that'd be great. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
what do you
Michelle,
think?
do me a favor, email me and we'll discuss what's going on with all of that because we'd love to share that and help you get that out there because it's really upsetting that she did this and is basically discrediting people. So it might get us in trouble with Amber. I honestly hope it does get us in trouble with Amber. I hope that she watches it and is like, these assholes are out here making a documentary about me. Yeah, that's right.
Valerie says, I'm a survivor I think that meant not of domestic violence. I still have the photos. It took 5 months for the bruises to go away. Thank you. Man, why doesn't Johnny use this comment right here? Valerie should be, thank you. This should have been what was presented in court. Oh, she has bruises. Okay. And look at this. Look at what this person went through.
Horrible.
He should have got, I don't understand. Oh, it frustrates me why he didn't get people like this community to speak up and say, hey, can we subpoena you? Can we get a witness statement from you? Can we get photos of what you've been? Oh my God, why wasn't this used in the court? And God, if I was the attorney, I would have used this. I would have came to this community and said, hey, Johnny, I'm going to go to the community. Let me see if they're willing to share or if I can get one of them to come to the witness stand or whatever, or if I could do it virtually. Oh man, if I was their attorney, this is something I would have done. I would have said, oh, go to the community. It's important. We're real. We're here. Valerie is a perfect example of how she could have helped Johnny in this case. Look, Johnny, I backed you up. This is one of the reasons. I'm a survivor. I believe you. I'm hearing everything that's coming down the pipe, and I have proof. Bruises don't go away in a day. Perfect.
Yeah, for sure. Libby asked a very good
sorry, Valerie. I'm very sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, Valerie. Hopefully I didn't skip over what you said. Yeah, absolutely. That's horrible. I'm so sorry that you went through that. And that's one of the reasons why we want to do this, because we want to prove that she was so wrong and just horrible. Libby asked the question that I'm going to answer. So she said, are you asking for only DV survivor stories or other abuse survivor stories for your film? No, I'd definitely be glad to discuss any forms of it. So go ahead and email me about it. I'm not going to turn anybody away. We can figure something out, especially because, Rob, I'm sure you're familiar with Amber's former assistant, Kate James. Are you familiar with that? Do you remember?
I've heard of her. I don't know too much about her, but
she had a experience, an SA experience, if you know what I'm talking about. She wasn't domestically abused, but she was abused in a different way, and a very horrible story. And Amber basically lied and said it was her story. And that's another thing we're going to bring up in the documentary, is that basically Amber had the audacity to do that. And no, that's not cool. That's not cool.
I agree with you, Christina. I think that JD's lawyers were too soft on Screamer, and I think they need to toughen up. If they're going to win this Virginia and clear his name, they've got to bring everything to the table. They can't sit here and lay back. They got to bring everything. And if they came to the communities, man, do you know how many of us would say, hey, I can prove my case. I can show you that she's full of it. Look what I've been through. Just like, unfortunately, like Valerie and many others who have come in my comment sections, many others who's come to the live streams, many others who said, look, I'm speaking out. And I have to say this. In this sense, I'm happy that people are able now to get it out of their chest, to come to this community and realize, hey, a lot of us, not everyone, but a lot, people who haven't been through it empathize. They feel bad. They're here. They got your back. And the people who have been through it totally get it. because we've all been there. And that's
Yeah.
what makes this community so strong. It's not just about Johnny versus Amber. Some of these idiots don't get it. They don't understand. It's what you've been through. It's you hiding in the bathroom because someone's trying to beat it down or break the door open to hurt you. It's you trying to appease your abuser. Did I make it well? Do you like the way it came out? Does it taste good? You know, your food, exactly. You're cooking for them, whatever. Or you're like, oh, would you like your feet massaged? Oh, you had a rough day. And you're trying to cater to them in hopes to make them happy because you felt the reason you got abused in the first place was because of what you did and you deserved it, which is total BS. No one should lay a hand on you. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I
right.
don't care who you are.
No,
Go ahead,
right.
Shelby.
No, I just 100% agree with you said. Also, I timed out that pervert who was getting weird, guys.
That's why I didn't make him a mod. Anybody who's has a wrench, if the person gets too weird and you feel it's uncomfortable, that's why I didn't give him a wrench. You have the right to time them out.
Yeah, thanks so much to the people who timed them out. They were just being weird. But Darlene had a very good suggestion, and I was actually considering this. So I might follow that suggestion because it's been talked about a lot. So she says, Shelby, I would suggest you use Johnny's name and not Amber Heard's. She wants attention and it won't give her the satisfaction she will use it to get a gag order for Virginia. Yeah, so I was actually considering doing that because the way I see it is if I don't use her name, not only is it's basically showing you, look, we don't respect you enough to even say her name, but also she can't come and be like, well, you're spewing all these false allegations, which of course we're going to have a disclaimer that basically says we can't 100% prove that this is even true. So if you want to try to accuse us of and accuse us of defamation, like, you can't.
Or you could say that this is just the opinions based on evidence of us. This doesn't represent everybody or anybody in particular, but our own opinions. You could say that because for opinions, you can't. If you're going to sue someone over opinions, you might as well sue the entire world, everybody in YouTube, everybody on Facebook, sue everybody because you can't. That's freedom of speech. It's the First Amendment. Exactly. They can't take that away from you.
And another thing is, that's a great point you made. Another thing is that really Amber Heard. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't put it past this woman to do anything. I think she's crazy, but she subpoenaed a hospital. Now, tell me right there what does that say about not only your mental state, but your intelligence? I said,
let me point out before you go with that.
Yeah.
The only reason if I was Johnny, if I could subpoena a nurse or a doctor, because that would prove that, okay, did she have the bruises? Did she? And they're under oath. It's their career on the line too. So if they lie, and it's on the records, and they have records showing photos and this and that, and they lied about it, well, guess what? That's their carear on the line.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's a really great point, for sure. Like, subpoenaing these, like, doctors and stuff, absolutely great. But as I recall, I could have sworn she literally listed a whole entire hospital on her subpoena just because she was mad. Yeah, because if you think about it, she tried to subpoena... She tried to get the IP addresses of a bunch of Twitter users. First of all, if that doesn't scream insecurity, I don't know what it does. You need to know because she was like, I want to know if all of the accounts are coming from one IP address. Well, first of all, I don't think you're going to find out. And even if you did, it doesn't mean if someone wants to say 500 times Amber Heard is garbage, it's still true. Like, Amber Heard still is garbage. It doesn't matter if one person says it or 6 million. And but anyway, there was something that I was going to say. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I don't remember. But yeah, just long story short, I don't know, she's crazy.
I don't remember. When you do that,
I can't remember.
It's so funny.
This woman makes me crazy. She drives me nuts. Yeah, pretty much the whole, just be like, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. Thanks for thinking I'm funny. So I didn't know people thought I was funny. I just sometimes like, yeah, I didn't know people thought that until like years ago, because I was like, oh, I just think that I sound crazy and weird, but but yeah, I mean, shit, like I said, it's gonna be, I think it would be hard for her to try to come after somebody who's not like a multimillionaire and be like, hey, you defamed me, let me sue you. Like, honestly, I probably make more money than she does, though, because it sounds like she probably spends every penny she gets. You know, she's the kind of person who probably, I really don't believe that she has as much money as she wants people to think she does, because people who fit that profile, like people who are like that, very bad with money, can't handle it. She probably is in so much debt. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Well, if Johnny wins this case and she loses in Virginia, she's going to be in much more debt. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. I hope so.
I got to get to this. Mary left the super
Go ahead.
chats. Thanks for patiently waiting, Mary. A lot of victims have bruises in places that are not visible. Hitting someone on the face so blatantly makes it way obvious. That's just her thoughts. That's a good. Well, yeah. I mean, listen. As far as I'm concerned, it was fake. Okay, I'm not saying. And listen, I want to be clear to everybody here. I know in life it always takes two people, right? When things go wrong, it takes two people. Am I saying that Johnny is 100% didn't do anything? No. I listen. In my relationship, I cause fights. I'm not perfect, you know. I disagree with something, or I feel strongly about. So, would I ever be perfect? Like when I got divorced the first time, was I perfect? No. When I broke up with another ex, was I perfect? No. And I never will be. So I'm sure that he did something that really was legitimate. And she's like, you know, I told you not to put this here. I told you not to do that. And he did it anyway. And he's like, oh yeah, I wanted there or whatever. I'm sure that they got into a squabble. That's what happens when you're in a relationship. It happens. Right.
And that's so. And, I'm sorry.
No, go, Shelby. Go.
Yeah, sorry. You just made such a good point that I wanted to touch on to that. So yeah, and that's the thing is, there's a huge difference between making a mistake, you know, and being kind of a jerk, or just getting annoyed with each other and bickering, than being an outright like abuser. And that's the thing is, Johnny Depp. Yeah, who knows? He could have been an asshole and been like, which I find it hard to believe, but he could have done things where like he got on her nerves, you know, but that's normal. That happens to everybody. Everybody gets on everybody's nerves. It doesn't mean there's a level of being an asshole that you can be a minor one. Like if you get on someone's nerves and say like, oh, you're being an ass, and then you upset them by calling them an ass. Like, yeah, that can be upsetting, but there is a huge difference between just being stupid sometimes and being an abuser and just dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. And Jill said Johnny's not 100% an angel, but he's not the abuser. Yes. Let's put facts where it is. If you listen to everything, and I said this in my video the other night, you know, this is what I didn't just jump and do a Johnny Depp video. Because I said I'm not going to be one of those. So I learned and I watched videos and whatever I could find in articles, and I said, okay. I said, but what I'm gathering here is I have enough information to put out there that they got to be wrong about Amber Heard. How could she be the abuser here? Because what I'm reading, what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing, what I'm listening to, the videos, the recordings, the evidence presented, the witnesses. It sounds like she's a phony. She's a fake. And I'm truly, especially when somebody, listen, like I wish I could remember the person who said I went into the bathroom and he followed me in and I held the door and he broke the door and he came in after me and I got beat anyway. I forget who did it, because I could picture me in that situation. I could picture I'd be like, God, please, go away. I would have been like that in the bathroom, fearing for my life, fearing that, oh my God, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to please, just go away, go out, do something. And he busts the door. So here's Johnny in the same scenario, trying to get into a bathroom to avoid conflict. And what happened is you have this person follow you, trying to push the bathroom door open when he's trying to close it. If you're coming after the person who abuses you, how could you be the victim here? No, that's what an abuser does. They chase after the person they're abusing.
Well, and
proves it right there. That to me blew my mind.
It's horrible, and that's a great point too. Is it's really sad because here's a point I want to make, and I know many people have made it before. Johnny Depp kind of has proven how good of a person he is, because a lot of times people, hey Donna, a lot of times people end up defending themselves and they look like the bad person. So similar to how Amber basically said to Johnny, she goes, you push a person so much to the point where they might snap. Well, the thing is, a lot of times, if you're abusing the hell out of somebody, eventually one day they might get tired of getting abused by you and get hit, and they're gonna snap, and then they're gonna defend themselves, and then hit you in the face, and then you're gonna try to make them look like the problem, because that's a tactic. I took a class when I was in college, a very, very good class all about abuse. And basically one of the things that we discussed in that class was pretty much that a lot of times these people want you to do something to them so that they can be like, look, they like, that's what they want.
Thank you.
They want to instigate you so that then they can turn it around on you and say, look, this person's crazy, because they'll try to do whatever they can to make you look crazy. And that's a sad thing, is that also ties into the mental side of it. Is Amber thought probably that even if Johnny Depp was cussing her out or something on tape, that doesn't necessarily make him an abuser. Now, even if he was like kind of like really, really angry, and like that not may or may not have kind of been in the tapes, maybe. But what I'm basically trying to say is, if he was extremely pissed and was going off on a huge rant and cussing up a storm, that's really messed up, because they push you to that mental state and they make you feel like you're somehow the wrong person here, and you end up, they end up feeling like they're crazy and feeling like they're a bad person. But it's like, no, they got you to this point. And that's what's so horrible, is it just goes to show him that he's such a good person, because after all he's gone through, a lot of people would have been so tempted to have to do something back, but he didn't. And I mean, not to go on a rant, but that's the way I see it.
And it's great that you brought that, because just as you said that, Michelle dropped this comment. She said, sometimes you have no choice but to defend yourself. Did he abuse her? Absolutely not. Did he defend himself at times? I'm sure he had to. It was brilliant that she dropped that just as you were saying that. I was like, this is perfect. Go ahead.
And that's another thing that I find to be so incredibly crazy to me, is that a lot of times these people like Amber, they will accuse their partners of abuse, right? But it's so amazing to me that they can recognize that abuse is looked at as bad in society, but yet they still are able to do it, because I mean, she has no conscience, at least in my opinion. But the fact that, let's say if Johnny pushed her to get away from her, she sees that as like the end of the world, but yet she's okay with punching him in the face and leaving him bruised. It's just the most backwards thinking ever. It's really just, it's unfortunate.
AP brings up a good point. Says, all I agree, the cards are stacked against AT. He meant AH, but she still won the UK. Why? Now, that's a great question, and I'm going to let Shelby see how she feels about that. Go ahead, Shelby.
Yeah. Well, first of all, the way I see it is corruption. That's one of my favorite things to say about this. And I'm not usually a big like conspiracy theory type person, and I can't prove if this is corruption. But to me, the dots connect too well. If you want to watch a really good breakdown of that, watch Lost Beyond Pluto's video, and she addresses it. I've looked into it and I know all about it, but it's way too much for me to recall right now.
It is. It is.
But because my brain is like fried. But yeah, watch Lost Beyond Pluto's video when she talks all about that. But I think this is just the perfect case. Hi.
Yeah. She wants to. Is it okay? She says hi to everybody real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead. What do you have?
Okay. What is that? First off, they want to know what that is.
This is a power thing, and it shoots electricity, or it could be like a thing when you put a vase when you.
Oh, a
put
vase.
flowers-
Oh,
Oh, very
vase.
Not
cool.
vase when you put flowers inside and a power.
Yeah.
Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
All right, so I'll give you some names. You ready to call off?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go through a roll call. My daughter wants to say hi to
Let's
some people.
go. Let's go.
So you want to say hi to Jen?
Hi, Jen.
Okay, say hi, maybe me.
Hi, maybe me.
Okay, say hi, Margot.
Hi, Margot.
Say hi, Shelby.
Hi, Shelby.
Hey.
She said hi. Say hi,
Hey,
Kat.
what's up?
Say hi, Kaz.
Hi, Kaz.
Let's go through the list. Say hi, Elisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Say hi, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
Say hi, Christina.
Hi, Christina.
Wow, a lot of people. Say hi, Henrika.
Hi, Henrika.
Did we get to? Oh, say hi, Claudia.
Hi, Claudia.
Hi, Witchy One.
Hi, Richie One.
There you go. Did I miss it? I'm sure I missed some people, but
Awesome.
say hi, KH.
Love
Hi,
it.
Kate.
Did I miss anything? Everybody saying hi to you. Say hi, Georgina.
Hi, Georgina.
There you go. There you go. Say hi, Ann Brown.
Hi, Ann Brown.
There you go. Say hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna.
And Blue. Say hi, Blue.
Hi, Blue.
Oh,
Kind of Blue the
Great
dinosaur.
job.
yeah, did a good job.
Amazing
All right,
job.
I'll see you soon, okay?
You did so good.
She wants to say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Hi, and I'm the 6-year-old child. Don't forget that.
That was funny. She said, "I'm the 6-year-old child." Don't forget that. I love that.
she loves saying hi to everybody. So she's like, oh,
She's so
every time.
cute.
My thing has been so people don't notice who are new to community or just part of the community. My daughter loves that I do this, and when I do a video game live stream, when I do a Star Wars live stream, when I do this, all she asks me is, "Daddy, can I please say hi to everybody?" And I said, "Okay, we're just going to call it roll call time." So she likes to come in and just give the roll call, say hi to everybody. She just wants to say hi, hope everybody's doing well. So I know that sometimes life's so hard and we go through all this crap. So I said, oh, maybe this will lighten the mood a little. This will make everybody put a smile on everybody's face. So
Yeah, for sure.
hopefully
I love
you
it.
did. Hopefully you guys, I just want to say how important this community is and how all you important. And even if you don't super chat, you just come here and say hi. I try to cover as much as I can, and all you are important. I try to get all my comments in. We try, but I want you to understand, with so much social media, with working full-time jobs, with our families, with our friends, it's hard to do everything and comment to everybody. So please don't be offended if Shelby or me or Les or whoever it is, we see it. It's there. We know it's there. We just sometimes we get so involved, like something will pop up. Hey, Rob, you got to read this article. Oh, Rob, can I call you? Oh, Rob, we got to go get to dinner.
Exactly.
So it just happens. Don't think you're not important just because you didn't super chat. Don't think you're not important because we didn't comment.
Right.
We see you. We see you on Twitter. We see you in social media. We see you in the comment section. You're important.
Exactly.
Don't ever think that. Okay.
Yeah. No. And I wanted to say something in addition to that. Exactly. You made a great point. I try my best. Like I always want to make sure that people know that we care about them. Like it can be hard to see everybody's name. Yeah, for sure. It can definitely be hard to see everyone's name. And it's like, I always appreciate the people who email me and stuff. Sometimes if I ever don't get to your email, I assure you it's not because I don't care about you. But we always try our best.
Yeah, we try.
Thank you so much, Mario.
If this was my full-time job, if YouTube really, if the money really streamed in, and believe me, I would be home. I'd be sitting here making morning video, an afternoon video, night video. I would do a live stream. I would even appease my Star Wars friends too, because if I had all this time that this was totally my life, believe me, I'd be putting in 2, 3, 4 videos a day. I might have another channel and shift and put things on that channel, Exactly. So this way I wouldn't frustrate people here,
Right.
But this is a dual community, and I have gamers here who I'm good friends with. I have Star Wars friends who I'm good with, and I have Johnny Depp fans who I'm here with. And I'm going to appease all 3 of you because you all mean a lot to me. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for all of you. So you all matter. Don't ever think you don't. I love you all. I can't stress that.
Do me a favor and highlight Cherry's comment. I think you'll like
Cherry.
that one.
Oh, Cherry's here. Hi, Cherry. How are you?
Hey, Cherry. Welcome. She said
he's always too busy trying to pull less away from.
Yeah, so guys, let me tell you the problem that I experienced. So
Try to
So
adjust my camera. Go ahead, Shelby. I'll mute my
No,
mic.
you're
It's all you.
I grew up in a casino because my mother, spiritually empowered coaching, she had a lot of gambling problems. So the reason why I'm on YouTube is because I'm trying to make something of myself now. Like I'm trying to make money because she's not going to pay for my food. She's not going to help me at all, So she says that I have problems, but look at her. Look at her problems, I have a special, it's hard. I can't even. I'm at a loss for words. I just don't know.
I'm turning red here.
You're good. You're good. She's just, guys. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know why she's this kind of person. I told her she gets mad because she's always constipated and she always has to miss these live streams. Sometimes she's late because of her bowels. But guys, that's karma right there.
Hey, Kimberly, how are you? I just wanted to say hi. Oh my God, you're so funny. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's laughing. Look, Cherry Road. Ha ha ha! I started something.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say one more thing as far as when you guys try to contact us. Again, we try our best. Now, if people start getting like aggressive and people get like crazy and stuff, and if people are like, why aren't you writing back? Why aren't you writing back? At that point, we're not going to be able to respond to you at all because, we're trying our best. But if people start getting just crazy, then we're trying our best.
Oh, just want you to know. Yeah, Michelle said, oh my God, where is Les for this? She was busy today and she was invited. Stevie J was also busy today. He was invited. So I said, I'm going to switch it over to Saturdays since they were busy on Sundays. I thought maybe we could do Saturdays and it's better for my family for Sundays. So next Saturday, I'm going to do this again. Hopefully Shelby, Stevie, and Les can join me. Again, I'm going to try to get other YouTubers like Dark News. I'm going to try to get him. If I can grab Lost on Pluto or if I can grab, the Umbrella Guy, that'd be wonderful. I don't know if I can. I'm not going to promise things I can't get them here. But if I can, I will. They will be on. I'll try to get, if I can get up to 5 more YouTubers so we could have 5 more people in here. We'll see. We'll see if they can do it or not. I can't promise anybody. So don't think I didn't invite Les or Stevie. I always do. They're always, that's the gang.
She's at the casino right now, so that's the problem. See, that's the issue here, guys. Is she's at the casino as we speak. It's not like she does anything productive in her real life. She claims, she said she's a life coach, but I can tell you right now that she's, if you want to talk about it, we'll have a long conversation about it. I know. I am a self-made. Well, I get the word. They say you think after your mother. So that last word that you used.
Oh my God!
You blurred out. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. She's stuck in a closed casino.
How the heck did you do that?
Darth News, bro. Yeah, he's good. He's good. By the way, I do speak to Darth. Shelby speaks to Darth. We're all working on it. We're trying to get him in. So, again, we're all community. You're all trying to be together as YouTubers. We're not trying to compete with each other. We're trying to help each other, and we're trying to support each other. And we hope the community just supports all of us together. And so hopefully, man, I think it would be great if I could have Darth on here and Umbrella Guy, Shelby and Les and Stevie. Well, we'd have a great stream. By the way, for those who are e-hacker fans, don't think I know the guy personally. The problem is he's in Japan. Our time zones are way different. He has 3 children, so he's very, very, very busy. He does live stream, but it's very hard for me and him to get our time straight. I had him on one time at night. If it's possible, if I can work something out with him and he says, hey, this is the only time I can make, I will work on getting him in here so we could all talk to him because I would love to have hackers view also. So I am trying. I am going to try to make this even better for everybody. So we have our YouTubers and you don't have to pick and choose. You'll be like, oh, everybody's in the stream. I could ask them. I could talk to them. And you will be able to do that. So I'm working on it. Shelby's working on it. Les is working on it. We haven't forgot the other YouTubers. We're going to try to work with them. So this is another thing we're working with. So
yeah, for sure.
I know we got to go soon. I mean, maybe another 15 minutes. Can you go?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can do another 15. That's good.
Okay, good. Who I'm gonna try to get to some comments now. I think it's comment time. You know, we ended with it. You got Shelby's my view. So anything, if you guys want to ask something, this is up to you. If you guys want to say something, I'm going to put it on the screen and we'll talk about it. So now, chat, it's on to you. It's your turn. It's your time. Let me know what you want to say. It goes to you guys. Okay. So we're going to check out what you guys want to say. Maybe me says Rob Doth just got his stream back. Oh, that's good news. Couldn't jump in with what? Whoa. Couldn't. Oh, I went too fast. Couldn't jump in with you before. He's psyched now. Oh, great. Listen, if any of you can get in touch with Darth and he wants to listen, I have a Twitter. Just tell him to DM me, talk to me, comment on my video, whatever he wants to do. He's more than welcome to come on here. I'd love to have him on here. Be great. John Lee had to go, so Donna's saying bye to John.
Bye. Excuse me. Sorry.
Ann Brown says Darth really dislikes she who should not be named. Oh, well.
I love her too. I'm a big fan. You know.
But who's that?
AH.
Oh, okay. You're a big fan of AH. Wait,
I'm in love with her.
What?
Yeah, I think she's the best thing that's ever happened to this earth.
Oh,
no, thank you.
This is about an e-hacker. His name is John Paul Rice. Says John is a great guy, and he gives the Asian perspective, which is interesting. Yeah, he does. He also, if you ever joined his Twitter, if you follow him on Twitter, he'll show you things about Japan, which I found interesting. Sometimes he does videos about, he walks around Japan, which I love when he does that, because I'm here in the States. I've never been to Japan, so it's interesting to see their culture, stores, stuff like that. I love when he does videos like that. I'm going to ask him to do another one because I love when he does that stuff. Barbara says the petition is at 1,473,000. Oh my God, we're almost
That's insane.
Wow, I gotta get in. Guys, make sure you comment to them. Please don't see the movie. If we really want to make an impact, please make sure you get in that petition and comment. Because even if I just comment, it's not enough. All you guys can jump in and say, hey, if you sign this petition, please remember, don't go see the movie. Don't support them. Keep your wallet closed. We need to get that message out. Twitter, Facebook, whatever you can do it. Please, I urge you, because us alone is not enough. This is not enough big of a platform. We need to get the word out. And all of you are very important. I see you on Twitter. I try to check all your messages. So don't think you're important. You guys are extremely important. And this is what's digging into Amber Heard. This is what's twisted. Lock him up. I just saw that, Shelby.
Yeah, I'm just doing something real quick in the background, but I'm listening.
Elisa says, oh, this is for you, Shelby. Shelby, your mother will not appreciate you exposing her gambling issues to the world.
Well, she's going to have to get over it because she made me live through it for years, Alicia. So this is what she gets.
Darlene had to go. So take care, Darlene. Thank you for coming to the stream. Paul says the charity fundraising was such a success with you all and the donors. Of course. And what about you guys? There was 400 people came to the stream. 400 of you came there.
Amazing.
So remember, even if you don't donate, if you just watch, people like, oh, I wish I could donate. Well, then watch the ad. If there's advertising on the videos, just watch the ad, or just maybe click on the thing and then click out. It helps. Believe it or not, every little bit helps. So if you want to do it that way, we all appreciate it. I mean, because like I said, I have to buy a laptop. I have to buy a microphone. I'm in the works of buying these things. So it's not like I'm just taking and saying, oh, let me pay a bill. No, I want to buy a green screen to put behind here. Yeah, so when I do a video, I want to have like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard behind my back as I do the video. So, and that's something I want to get. So, oh my God, bad mother.
I was waiting to see when you'd know.
Show me how many of these things you have.
Oh, I'm making them.
Oh my God. Libby says, I have a hard time telling Facebook friends about all this because some friends refuse to do their homework. Ugh. I know what you mean. Oh, this is for me.
Yes.
Michelle says, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, sorry about that. So the other day, my friend, I was actually talking to her and I was like, yeah, she doesn't know much about the thing. And I was like, yeah, did you hear that Amber like won the case or whatever? And she goes, yeah, I hope that she goes, both of them are troubled. I hope that they both get the help they need. I'm like, did you even look at the case? She was basically trying to say that they both were the problem. I'm like, you didn't even read into it.
Yeah, some people say that. I noticed that, like, oh, they're both guilty. Oh, they're both. I mean, okay, that's fine. That's the typical way to think about like a divorce or a split or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, okay. They both have their opinions. They both did. You're right. It takes two people.
Right.
But when you split up, it's usually one more than the other. It's usually 75%. Like, okay, if the person cheated and you didn't, are you going to stay in that relationship? Probably not.
Exactly.
Or if you find out that they did something really horrible, that's so unforgivable, like maybe they attacked somebody, maybe they have a criminal history they never told you about. So sometimes it's more, the other person. So, it is two-way street, but sometimes it's like, hey, I can't take you anymore. You've done too much to me,
Yeah, exactly. And it's annoying because that those are all great points, and of course there, like you said, there a lot of times there's two sides of the story, but in this situation it's like it's hard to not
5 minutes. Right. Okay, I got a casino addict. And Brown says a hacker has said that Fantastic Beasts may not do as well in Asia because JJ is very popular. That's true. I mean, I'm not going to see it, so it's very possible.
I'm not saying it.
Just another movie I'm not going to see.
Yep.
Does someone have a link for the shirts? Asked Valerie. Cherry put remove the petition in there, so you guys should be able to click it because I think everybody here's a mod.
Get less three for her addiction. Yeah, guys, we're gonna make a GoFundMe. That's a great idea.
There you go. Next fundraiser. Let's get Les to rehab. Amanda says, not being perfect is not an excuse to be abused. That's what I tell people who say they were both the problem. Right. Yeah. I agree. Where's your hair?
Hey.
She wants to say hi again. Say hi. Mystica says, how is everyone? Well, good. How are you? Jeffrey left his channel. If you want to, Jeffrey's a great friend of mine. If you want to check him out, please give him a little support. Even if you just hit the subscribe button, it doesn't hurt. Just check him out. He's a good guy. Jeffrey's a real cool guy.
Don't forget to subscribe to my father's channel.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Guys, link entertainment and Star Wars.
Barbara says, lock her up. There's a one from Mr. Davis. I'm not sure what the one was for. I don't know. Did I miss something? I must have missed it. Did I miss something else? Look at Coffee says cereal pooper.
Yeah, that's a fact. She is a serial pooper. I just think that she screwed herself over. I just think it's amazing because Amber is not as smart as she thinks she is, and she literally pooped the bed, and now people call her Amber Turd. I think that's the best thing ever.
I think that Johnny actually said that. I think that Johnny was joking around when it happened at that time. And I think he called Amber Turd. And then I thought that was so funny. And it caught on with me. And I said, I love that. I think that's hysterical. Yeah. And I love Amber Turd. It's so funny. I think it was Johnny.
He also called her 50 cent. Yeah, and then he called her a 50-cent stripper. And I thought that was really funny. That's funny.
People are following your suit. Look, there's a show.
Yeah, guys, keep it going. Lock her up because we're going soon. So make sure you keep it going.
Thank you, Sherry. Sherry always does this. By the way, I want to thank Sherry because I see her on other live streams doing this for me. I appreciate that you do that for me. Thank you so much. It's very kind to you. I appreciate it. No matter.
We love you, Cherry. Love you, Cherry.
Thank you so much, Cherry.
Yeah, gotta love you, Cherry.
This is sad, but wait, where was it? She said, Kristen, see me too. I kind of lose faith in society. Yeah, I mean, I do too.
Me too.
Lalana, that's right. Is that right? Lalani?
Liliana.
Liliana. God, Rob, get this name. What's
No,
wrong with
you're
you?
fine. You're fine.
I should just call her Lil and be happy. I think that's
Yeah,
just-
call her Miss Barada.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, Cherry, again. Thank you. Everybody's writing lock her up. Don't think I don't see it. Look, I'll show you.
Yeah,
Show
guys,
you.
keep it going. Keep it going.
There you go. There you go. There you go. So I was hoping someone would ask a question, but I guess they're satisfied with the stream. And I am too. We had over 150 people, I think we had in here at one point.
Yeah.
Just want to thank you all again. Like I said in the past, you guys are important. If any of you are suffering from depression because of what you've been through or what you just go through in daily life, make sure you make the phone call the hotline. It's open 24/7. You don't have to give your name, and nothing is your fault. It's not your fault. We all have problems. I've done things. I'm not perfect. Things have been my fault, but people love you. Don't think they don't just because they get not here every day or because we're going through the pandemic. Call somebody, call your friend, call a family member, reach out on social, try to get the word out. Also, if you're signing that petition, if you have already, just comment in the comment section. We need everybody to do this. Please, I beg you, let them know don't see this movie.
Right.
Don't do any social media you have, get the word out. I ask you, I'm going to do it, but again, I'm only one person. Who am I, I want to thank Shelbysoup so much for again coming on the stream. Shelby, fantastic, man. I love when you come here. Thank you so much for being here.
Of course, yeah. Thank you. Sorry, I was just typing up something that you'll see in one moment. Yeah, I love being here. Thank you so much for having me. It's always super fun, and I always like talking to everyone here. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we have a great community. I'm sorry again. So many comments or chats. I promise in the comments I'll keep going and going, even if I have to go for months and years to get to all these comments on these videos. I will.
Yeah.
You guys are great. I thank you all. We'll do another roll call next time I do a live stream. Hopefully Shelby will join us again. And if you haven't checked out Shelbysoup, if somebody could link Shelby's channel in the chat.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And if you checked out my friend Jeffrey, who left his before, I hope you check him out. Just at least hit that button. Give him a little support. And that's it. I'm good.
Thank you, everybody. It's always a great time.
Yeah, we had a great time, man. Everybody, you guys are awesome with the smiles and the locker up and the love hearts and the Shelby.
Yeah, guys, thanks so much.
My daughter is screaming from her room, Shelby.
Really?
I can hear her screaming in the room, Shelby.
That is so funny. Thank you. I love it. Thank you, everybody. Sorry, I'm for some reason I just got like a wave of like fatigue. My brain's like going out.
It's okay. Shelby, no, go rest, go get some rest. Everybody, I'll take care. I'll see you next time on my next video. Hit that notification bell. Check out Shelbysoup, Stevie J Raw, Les, Umbrella Guy, A-Hacker, Nerdits Newsstand, and everybody else part of the community. You guys be well. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys. See ya.
Bye, everyone. Be well.